There's concern in Bristol tonight about the future of controversial 20-mile-per-hour speed limits on main roads in the city.
A group of doctors say they save lives, but they fear the council is considering scrapping some limits to appease motorists and ease congestion.
Our reporter Max Walsh is by Church Road tonight, one of the busiest roads in the city, which has a 20-mile-per-hour limit. Max, what's the situation there? Is the traffic moving?
Well, Carly, much like every other weekday here in Bristol, it is very busy. The traffic is moving at the moment, but critics say these 20-mile-per-hour speed zones simply aren't helping the situation. Now, just down the road, we have Church Road. It's one of the busiest high streets in Bristol, but people say that shouldn't be limited to 20 miles per hour. And here we have a primary school which everyone is in agreement that this should have a 20-mile-per-hour speed limit. It's a very controversial issue. It's a very confusing issue, and I've been speaking to parents here about what they think about it all.
I can understand it on Church Road because I see a lot of drivers doing 30 anyway, but around schools I think it's definitely a good idea to have it stuck as 20.
Traffic down there is obviously horrible, so if they get rid of 20 it's not going to change anything. So
they make you look at the clock more than you would if you were just naturally driving, so I think sometimes they can be more dangerous than they're worth.
Well, I'm joined now by Zoe, a road safety campaigner. I mean, are you surprised to hear parents there saying that they're not actually in favour of those 20-mile-per-hour speed limits?
I'm not that surprised because I think there's been a lot of talking down of 20 miles per hour and it's been painted as a bit of an unpopular thing. But I think that the Bristol City Council's consultation that happened this summer has shown that actually there's really widespread support for 20 miles per hour. I think something like, around schools and around residential areas, people just really support it. It tends to be just the bone of contention is the main roads. And
it's on those main roads. There has been a review into that recently. Nearly half the people who replied to that did say that they didn't really think that they should be in place. What do you make of that?
It was a very small response rate. I mean, so it was about half who said there should be and half said there shouldn't. So and the amount of people was so tiny. I don't think we can read too much into it. I think these high streets are places where people shop, where people socialise, where people live, and so we should be protecting 20 miles per hour in those areas too.
And just quickly, do these speed limits save lives?
They definitely do. UE found that they saved around 5 lives every year. That's what they estimated. And today, lots and lots of paediatricians at the hospital have come out to say that it's protecting children's lives and saving them from devastating injuries following road collisions.
Well, Bristol City Council are currently reviewing all the results of that consultation, and we expect to get the results sometime next year.
Max Walsh in Bristol, thank you.